Right now. 11. Good morning. I cut that off a little bit. I wanted to add a little pizzazz to the intro. Good morning. Hi, I'm Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna, and I'm happy that you're here. I'm just going to go and edit the privacy and make it public, and that's all done, and make sure that you can hear me. I'm here, and you are here, and we are here, and this is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here every day, 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week, right here on Facebook Live, and then I'm there 24/7, 365 days, and then some on YouTube. So if you're watching me from YouTube right now, thank you. Subscribe and join us on Facebook Live every day, 11:11 a.m., 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry today because I have someone here helping me do some stuff. And next project is we're going to put a new shower head. Ooh, I'm so excited. New shower head in the shower, new mailboxes. Woo! New mailboxes. I know, I'm really excited about mailboxes. And then a new sink, not a new sink, a new faucet, one of those kind where you super psyched about that. And then I'm going to go back to Menards, and I bought some mums, and I need to get some stuff done today because tomorrow is Labor Day. So I need to work today so that we can do other stuff tomorrow. Other stuff, meaning going through clothes, ladies or gentlemen, anybody, they, them, other. I'm selling clothes, I'm selling shoes, I have lots of jewelry. I think I might start showing it on the show, but inquiring minds, inquire here. Saturday night, one more Saturday night, Jeff Metzger, one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger was totally on the road. He was on his way from his house to the valley to pick up a cool rug and then go do epic stuff, and told us his whole day. And then last night, Gary Lambert was in Connecticut, and he got on the train, and we were on the train, and we never lost service with him. So much fun. So much fun. East Coast, West Coast. Now we're back to the East Coast again, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Martinez. Hey. Woo. Hey. Woo. He's somewhere. He's going to appear. Whoa! In the purple room. What up, brother?
And like a purple frog. Fog.
Purple fog.
I come through. The purple fog. It's me. Hi, good morning. How are you?
Hi.
What's new and exciting?
Oh, just working on stuff in my little house here, and that's kind of exciting, like just to put I kept joking about it, but not really. The mailboxes that we had, either myself or the mail carrier were going to get tetanus because every time you lifted it, like one of us is going to get tetanus, and he laughed. He's like, "Yeah, I know, one of us is." But so new mailboxes, and a new faucet for the kitchen so it doesn't leak anymore, and a new shower head that has these groovy beads in it that's supposed to be all groovy and filter everything. So I'm excited about that. And
nice.
Magnets, 11 magnets with Jenna and Alex.
Nice.
Just making some tea. Got my tea about to start. You were making some food last night at midnight, 1 o'clock. What's up with that? That looked
Oh
good.
no, that was actually all day yesterday. I just had the opportunity to upload it this morning. But yeah, no, we the woman I work for, she had decided she wanted to have a end of the summer Labor Day bash, and so originally it was going to be 2, 4, 6, maybe 7 people, including kids, and then last minute it got increased to like 6 more people, and so we kind of had to scramble to make enough food for everybody, but we did, which was great.
What all did you
The
make?
main dish was some carne asada, some flank steak that I was able to track down here in New York. Um, it was good, marinated it in onion, garlic, lemons, limes, various spices. It was really good, really delicious. I had there was some day-old rice that was in the fridge,
Even
about 4
better.
cups, and so I planned to do some Spanish rice, but because I already had the rice pre-made, I went with like a veggie stir fried
So is
rice.
it like
So
whatever was in the refrigerator was going to be in the rice and in the food?
yeah, it was like carrots and, once again, onions and garlic. I had some fresh ginger, um, celery. I think some spinach, basil. Finished it with some basil and cilantro. It was good. And then the other thing that I was pretty happy with was I made like elote, which is like
Oh, you did.
Mexican Mexican street corn. And what they
I
do
love
is they
elote.
elote, they slather the corn on the cob with like a mayonnaise sour
Sour
cream mix, and
cream.
it's got cojita cheese and just spices and lime and lemon and all that good stuff. But what I did was I cut it all off the cob, and then I just mixed everything. It was a bit more creamier than I expected, but it was still very good.
That
It was
sounds good.
delicious. I also added some black beans to that as well. So
And then did you make tortillas and did everybody
oh
else bring something and you guys just partied all night kind of thing?
yeah, there was they brought people brought some potato salad, big thing of potato salad, big thing of macaroni salad. So it was definitely plenty of food to go around for everybody, and we all had a great time. It was all day yesterday. The weather was cooperating, which was great. Um, the host, my boss, she set up um, a slip and slide base kickball kind of thing, right?
Slip
And
and slide
so,
kickball, baseball? What did you say? I was whistling really loud.
yeah, no, it's okay. Slip and slide kickball.
Whoa.
So, yeah, it was pretty entertaining just watching the people participate in it. So,
I bet. So there's people here. I need to just excuse myself for 1 second.
no, no problem. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rob and Jen and Lee and Patty and Jeanette and
We're
there's
still
11 people
celebrating
in
Rob
here.
Morocco's birthday.
Oh, Rob Morago, happy birthday, Rob.
And
Awesome.
since Lee is here, Lee, look, you were my display and share on Friday night, but since you're here today, here's my shirt. It says, she believed she could, but her dog was asleep on her lap, so she didn't.
Oh, that Lee.
That Lee. I know, and this color is pretty. It's not usually my color, but it's my color. It's
It's
Warriors color, so it's cool.
looks very nice on you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So do you get to eat leftovers today?
Yeah, my stomach is a little funny. Spent a lot of the early morning hours today kind of running back and forth to the bathroom, but we're okay. We're all right.
That
Yeah.
makes it more exciting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess. Huh? the spice of life.
There you go. And
Mm.
what else has been happening? How did you fare during the rain, during Ida, the storm?
We're so far north. It didn't really affect us. There was a bit of rain, but it wasn't like the crazy flooding south and south side of the state, south of New Jersey. So it kind of bypassed us. Henri also kind of, we got a little bit of the tail end of Henri before, and so apparently there's a big one coming into Larry.
Larry already it went from Ida No, what happened to Jay?
I don't know. I guess they
Are
weren't
you sure it's not
strong
Jerry?
enough for right. No, I read about Larry. So I guess the other what J
Yeah, Jay.
whatever. My
There
mind
must
is
be a
over
J out
distorted.
there somewhere else that they're now Larry. Larry,
But yeah, I guess the other ones weren't didn't constitute media coverage.
be kind, Larry. My friends in some friends got back into New Orleans today. They have power as of like
Yeah, that's
an
good.
hour ago, which is super cool. And so they don't have to go out and get ice. Did you all see pics of my hometown, Philadelphia? Yes, terrible, terrible,
Oh
terrible.
man, sorry. Yeah.
And in New Jersey, I've talked to friends there that have told me horror stories, and Gary was talking about it last night. Gary got just like a little tiny bit in his basement. But yeah, Philadelphia, really, really so much love to to that city for sure. Hey, Carl Hess. Carl Hess is here. He's in Michigan, so we have somebody in the Carolinas somewhere. But and
Sorry.
you
I
were up late
apologize.
last night. Or were you up again?
Um,
You were texting.
I was up late last night. I got to bed later. I went in and cleaned up the kitchen after everybody finished eating.
So the party
And then I
lasted a
was
while, it sounds like.
yeah, definitely we had guests here till about maybe 9 o'clock, I think. From about the last 2 hours that they were here, I kind of excused myself to go to the kitchen and start packing everything up and cleaning everything up. It was a big job. It was a
That's a
big
lot
job.
of work.
So
Making food for people
yeah,
is a lot of work and lots of love, and I think that's really great that you did that. And it takes a lot of
yeah,
days to have people around. For me anyway. I don't know.
yeah. No, it was a great time, and everybody was very appreciative and of the food and high praise, which was great.
Did you know
That just
everyone?
makes.
Or were you meeting
Yeah,
people?
yeah. I had met everybody pretty much. So yeah, it was nice. You it was good.
We
We had a
set
great
the
time.
party over at 9. We'd be old.
Right, right. I mean, I checked out at 7. So
You checked out at 7? Well, did all the cooking. What time did you start cooking?
oh, I think the first thing I did was get the meat onto marinade, and that was about 10 a.m. ish, maybe a little earlier. I went to the store early and then got the flank steak, and then it was thicker, so I had to get in there and I had to cut it, split it, and then do the whole thing. But I did hit a couple garage sales that were
Oh, what'd
just
you get?
around the
What'd you get?
corner.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got the bowl that I marinated the meat in. I bought that. It's like a huge stainless,
Oh, I love
kitchen
those.
bowl. Monstrous. It's huge. And so I put that to work, and then I picked up a pair of shoes. You want to talk about old man shoes? Look at these. These things don't know if they want to be Crocs or
Crocs
Vans
or
or what.
Converse or something. What are those? Those are kind of groovy.
They're just some flats. They're made of like
Are they
plastic and
like Crocs?
rubber, and
They're like Crocs, though?
yeah, they're really lightweight Crocs. They're flat, which is great. So I have a problem with this foot. The ankle tends to roll because of the surgery I had on my foot. But these are great. They're a little tight, but they're snug,
They
which
look
is
really light.
awesome. And yeah, and then this was the one thing I got. This is cool. You see this?
Ooh, Cobra Man.
Ha, 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 ha. I'm sorry.
That's the kind of
It's
stuff you
hand
find at
carved,
yard sales. That's cool.
right? Hand carved, really beautiful work, man. I mean, this is gorgeous, and everything was. I got everything for what, $4? The shit.
All about that. I'm all about that. I
Yeah,
love that.
it was great.
I
It
mean,
was
look,
great.
can't you tell I'm all about that's all.
Adding
Not
to
too
the
many,
collection.
not too many new things floating around here anywhere, but except
Right,
new
right.
mailboxes and a new sink and a new shower head. Ah, I'm so excited.
Yay.
Yeah. Do I?
Yeah. And
Are
then
you a rummage sale
speaking of
guy?
no, I haven't really gotten out much. I do like to hit, like, when I was in California, hit the swap meets and the flea markets and stuff like that. And if I had the disposable cash, I would, look for a garage sale, or rather would see one and go, oh, let me stop. But, you know, the balance of seeing it, having interest, and having the money to spend, that's two different dynamics trying to come
Then when
together.
you got the $5 to spend, you go, hey, and I found something cool. Like the bowl, that's gonna be with you. The
Right.
bowl is
Oh,
like,
yeah, most definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I will. I don't mean to brag, but I'll brag. Well, I'm not gonna brag. How do I say it? I bought my mom a new.
Brag.
No, it's not even bragging. My, I feel bad. No, I'm not even gonna talk about it. But I bought some new. I'll tell you why. I didn't have any money with me, and I went for a walk with Lillian, and there was this fair that happened. I'm looking around for my new um, lip gloss, but I can't find it. That's why I buy new lip glosses because I lose them all the time. But the only reason I got the new lip gloss was because I bought my mom something to eat last week at a market.
Uh,
And then I brought it home and she was excited and I was excited. And then she wasn't excited because there was a really long hair in it.
oh no.
And I felt so bad because, once you like eat something like that, then you're like, I don't want to have that for a while, that kind of thing. And so
Right.
I just happened to walk by there and they were like, "Hey, did your mom like what you got her?" And I said, "Yeah, but can I just tell you one thing?" And I said, "What?" I said, "There was a long hair in it." She's like, "Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Here, let me pay you back." So she gave me the money back for
Oh,
what?
that's excellent. Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
And then I walk down and I meet these two young entrepreneurs. They're maybe 13 years old, and I don't know where it went. And I bought lip gloss from them for $5 because I had the $5.
So it's, yeah, man. That's awesome.
I kind of paid it forward and I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't have the $5. So I met
Hmm.
these two young women that it just all worked out. My mom got a couple of bites of her food and then the hair took that away and then I got the $5 and then I spent the $5.
Uh, sorry, I need to. It's a beautiful story. That's awesome. But your birthday
No, it's not.
today?
No, my birthday's in October. I
What
don't
is Lee talking
I don't
about?
know what he's talking about. Wolf
Lee's
spike
like, are you doing anything special for your birthday in October?
October. Last year I was in quarantine for my birthday.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh, you got that? You got it. You got the COVID then?
No, I had COVID already in earlier in the year, but my friend who I was walking with every day and we were kind of in this cool bubble together, one
Mhm.
day just said, "I'm kind of sniffly," and I go, "Yeah, I see that." And the next day, "I have COVID." Okay, so I wanted to be careful from my mom, so I quarantined from
Right,
and
right.
then my neighbors down the street made me eggplant parmigiana and wine and salad,
Mm.
and so I sat upstairs and I had a party though online. I had a Zoom party. We'll do that again this year maybe. Why not?
Hey, your 1000th is coming up.
Hey, hold on one second. There are 11 of you here.
Hello, 11. 11 already. What you talking about? 11 already.
Uh,
Jenna.
Thank you, Julie. With Jenna. And now we're back to 10, though. Oh, well. We'll keep dancing. Right now. With Jenna, it's 11:11. Yeah, it's down to 10, but thank you, Julie. She made it to 10. Julie, I'm going to try to make it out to see you before 3 o'clock today. Julie has a farm called Collinsworth Farm, and she's at the Bridgman Farmers Market until 3 p.m.
Nice.
Come on, everybody. Follow here. I'll show them the address. Lee Cooper, you're so cool. Oh, there are 11 people. Hey.
11 more people.
There you go. Here, let me copy this, and I'll tag you in it. If anybody, yeah, I know. It's a labor of love, but I appreciate the generous donations. And this is Alex Martinez. Why didn't it? I wonder why it didn't do that. Interesting.
What happened?
Oh, it didn't highlight your name. A farm. What a great place to have a bonfire birthday party. Oh, you're not at the market today? Well, then I'm not going. I was going to go to the market.
Well, fine. Fine. Don't go.
Julie has this amazing farm where this summer I had blueberries, blackberries, ground cherries, tomatoes, greens. She has everything. Strawberries. Incredible. Everything. Super fun. So this Cobra that you have, does it say where it's made?
Yeah, you notice it's sneaking into the shot here, right? No, I was looking for something on the bottom, and there's no real signature or anything. It's very detailed. It's extremely detailed. So
Maybe
I
it's
would
from
think,
Jamaica or some kind of cool place like that.
Maybe. I bought it from a veteran, so you never know. You never know. You said new things, though. You mentioned like new things. I've actually had my new prosthetic coming in on Friday, which is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And what's so cool about it is I can get a pattern on it. Like they're going to let me, bring in a piece of fabric that I was going to, that will adorn the top area of it, which is awesome. So,
hold on one sec. I'm interrupting. Thank you, Lee Cooper.
Ka-ching.
So would the fabric be on there permanently, or can you change the fabrics?
No, it'll be on there permanent. It'll be bonded pretty much. They do it like a layers of the material they use to make this polycarbonate. There you go. And the last layer before they put it on, they can put a pattern on there, and then like a solid clear coat. And so it'll be part
cool. So have you picked out a fabric yet?
I was gonna go with something rare-ish, just because it's my go-to. Even though don't follow the NFL much anymore, I'm still a Raider fan. I was gonna do that. Was thinking about something else, maybe like a rainbow or something. Just but I've been wearing bandanas for face coverings.
Yeah.
And so I've got this one really great one. I don't know if you can tell.
I hope you're going to say it's purple. Oh, it's blue. Okay. Ooh, I love that color.
No, I don't know. I think it's purple, but I actually want to do it in green. I have a green one. Let me show you my green one. This is the one I really love, just because it's. I wear this all the time when I go out. You can't really tell in the light, but it's like a Kelly green. Color.
Yeah, I like that green.
And so I'm gonna sacrifice my favorite bandana face covering for my new prosthetic.
Because you don't need that much.
Yeah, they only need maybe like a half a yard, and this is adequate. This should be adequate enough to do. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I've gone in for. I had a fitting on Friday for the cup that the nub sits in. There's a word for it that I can't. Socket. The socket. And so yeah.
Well, that's cool, Julie. So, yeah. She donated fabric for 2 leg prosthetics to be done in the American flag.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so she knows the price. She knows the process. I was gonna go look for something, and I was gonna sacrifice one of my T-shirts actually
I have lots of
to
different
do it.
fabrics too. I'm just trying to think because we're going to be making oh, that's a cool tie-dye color over there. We're going to be making the sticks that Melanie
Uh
wore. So I was collecting some of my fabrics, but
huh. Okay. Yeah.
how
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be. We'll see how it turns out.
how long will that last? How long will that prosthetic
Uh,
last? Like when will you have to get resized again? Is it depending on
maybe in a, maybe in another year.
okay. So
Yeah,
it's
a
almost
year and
a
a
year
half
too
ish.
soon? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half since I've gotten started with this starter leg, and it's pretty much all the same components except for the socket itself, which is going to be smaller because the the stump is shrunk
Hmm.
and atrophied. So it's going to continue to shrink.
But you seem like
Yeah,
you're strong and the Cobras, that's like your new icon, your new power.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. I think that might
Run, you better run.
the wolf spiders that Carl was talking about. I know wolf spiders are
Oh,
really good for things, but I don't like seeing them very often. They don't, they kind of
uh,
scare me a little bit.
I saw a what is it called? A swamp wasp or bog wasp. It was like this black, sleek, skinny, mean, ornery rot wasp. Like they're notoriously like just mad at the world, and so they
Do
act
they
like it.
sting?
Yes, yes, yeah. So steer clear, far away from them. The people I live with, yeah, I have to look it up, but it's something really ridiculous. But they're all afraid of the insects. They're all afraid of bees and biting flies and
They,
everything. So
the
when
people you live with or the wasp?
yeah, the people that are here in the house. So anytime we're outside and they get buzzed by some insect that they can't identify, they run, they scatter. I'm the only one sitting there going, "Ooh, look, a bug! That's
Oh, look, it's
great."
a butterfly.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful butterfly. Ah! We learned about a a bug the other night in that Carol and Rob were talking about, and see how well I learned about it. I can't remember what it was, but it was something that really burns. Good morning, Julie Luce from Dinky Creek. Have you ever been to Dinky Creek, Alex?
Dinky Creek. Is that here? I guess it's here in upstate.
No, it's in California actually. It's near
Oh,
yes, they are part of the cycle of nature. They're just big. I used when I lived in Mexico, there would be flying spiders like they'd jump out from behind my pans or my mirror. I'll never forget one day I was
uh-huh.
brushing my teeth, combing my hair. I looked in the mirror and all of a sudden, and the spider came and jumped right on me. Yeah.
Down in Southern California, they have, we call them, there we call them June bugs, but they're like flying blind scarab beetles, right? They're big and fat and round with like the opalescent
They're beautiful.
abdomen. They're beautiful, but they're blind and they fly and bump into things. And one of my former coworkers who lived in Tijuana and grew up there, they said that her mom would catch them and tie a little piece of thread on their back legs so they could walk around with that June bug on a leash.
Oh,
So
that's funny.
that's ridiculous.
The Hummer feeder is filled with bees. Well, they're getting this they like the sugar, so
I
they're
like that.
ready for the winter. I would
Yeah,
think.
that's awesome.
That's simple
Yeah.
syrup. What are you making today? Are you just going to be laying low?
Uh, just laying low, really.
Are you a
Kind of
football guy? Is that
my.
what's happening today, or is that next week? I guess that's next
Oh,
week, isn't it?
no, I'm a movie guy. I'm a TV show guy. I don't buy into sports anymore. I'm all
Oh,
done.
so Dinky Creek is by Shaver Lake, China Peak Ski Resort at Huntington. Lake is further up from us, Central California.
Okay. Like towards the Eastern Sierras?
Shaver Lake, China Peak Ski Resort. I don't know.
Okay. We have to Google that. There's an area in the high Sierras, Central California, on the other side of the mountain range from Visalia, called Lone Pine, California,
Hmm.
and they have Alabama Hills, which is just like huge acres and acres of stones and granite. It's a beautiful area out there, man. It's a high Sierra Desert. I love it. It just my friend introduced me to it, and I've just any opportunity I had to just go. And it's off of the 395, I think,
Okay.
north south. So it's just south of Bishop.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Near Mono Lake.
Oh, and yeah, and then Manzanar. It's actually on the outskirts. Manzanar is on the outskirts. Manzanar was the Japanese internment camp in the 40s. They
Really?
still have like a memorial out there for that, and so that's out there as well. Yeah,
I'm sure you have, but do you know about this new prosthetic that has a lower limb that has ankle hydraulics?
I've heard of some things like that. They definitely have seen. I mean, the thing that's most intriguing to me is the blade, right? The the arcing piece of metal that comes
Yeah.
down from the knee down to here like this, right? And it gives you the spring, and you
Like the
see,
suspension,
uh,
I've seen that. Like runners, people that,
right,
right.
right. So I'd say if I definitely balance is an issue, right? And I don't have the flexibility of the ankle. That's probably one of the things that I really miss is being able to flex that ankle, the left ankle here and there, So um, outside of the leg itself, but
So
you know,
that does that hydraulic or does that spring is that good for you or is that too much movement?
I don't know. I mean, I've never really tried it. My prosthetic was supplied by Medi-Cal, and this one by Medicare here in New York, Medicaid here in New York. So, I can't go for all the bells and whistles.
Right.
I'm just happy to be able to put a pattern on it. So,
I know, I'm excited. Do you was it difficult changing from Medi-Cal to Medicaid?
um, no, not really. It was more difficult transitioning from the Bay Area to Southern California,
Really? Okay.
just because, yeah, it was the provider was different, and because you have to have that third party that go between Medi-Cal and so it was just weird because when I was in the Bay Area, I was going to Highland, and Highland is the county hospital, and it's all encompassing. If I
Right.
had to do labs, if I had to do my doctor appointments, if I had to
Its
do
own
anything
oh, its own.
medical related, right? I would just go to Highland. Then I transitioned to Southern California, and in Southern California, everything was a satellite yard. Like I had to get authorization, and I'd have to call another office and go to another office for this treatment, and go over here to labs and go over here for this and this. And so it was all over the place. And then I had to do a lot of the legwork as well, phone calls and scheduling stuff. And then the one thing that was just annoying was they would follow up via a letter, and I didn't have access to the mailbox at all times. And so it'd be like, "Oh, we sent you a letter. Didn't you
Yeah.
get it?" I go,
Yeah.
"No, I didn't get it. Could you email me?" "Oh no, we don't do that." I'm like, "Well,
Can you text me?
that,
No, we
yeah, yeah." So
send you
that
six.
was a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now
but
you have.
here all I had to do was make a couple phone calls. Social Security, Medi-Cal, the whole thing, Medicaid, just and register with the county and do the whole thing. But it was a pretty simple transition. Just a bunch of phone calls.
That's cool. I was reading this thing and Google it, but it is a true thing. There's a new rule with Medi-Cal. So if anyone's on Medi-Cal in California, that's Medi-Cal. If you're on Medi-Cal and you're over 55, whatever the amount that they spent on you, and let's say Joe Jojo, whoever, because I don't know, I don't want to create a person. say a person is on Medi-Cal and they're 59 years old and they've been on Medi-Cal for X amount of time, from the age of 55 on, when you die, you are charged whatever it is Medi-Cal spent on you.
When you die, so that means your next to kin gets a bill.
Or not, or if you're dead, then you, but if you own property or if you own, they can take it from that. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So as great as
That's
Medi-Cal
absolutely
is,
nuts.
it's not that wonderful in that respect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, one of the things that I've researched recently is spousal Social Security. Like when your spouse retires, even if it's an ex-spouse, 10 plus years, at retirement, the other spouse can tap into up to 50% of the benefit, and it's not taken
I
away
need a
from the
spouse.
right.
I need a spouse that's just about to retire. Ah,
Right, there you go. Sugar daddy. There it is,
hey,
sugar daddy.
hey, hey.
But no, yeah, it's if at retirement your IRAs and your benefits, Social Security benefit are less than, then they'll give you 50% of
Cool.
the spouse's benefit. Not like a chunk of their benefit, but they get 100% of their benefit and you get a 50% value of their benefit.
How
So it
beautiful
doesn't
is that?
it's not taxed against them or anything. It's just, that's just the way it works.
Work
So I
ethic.
learned a lot about that. Yeah, right.
I
So
thought
I've
it
got maybe another 10,
assets.
we've got about maybe another 10, 12 years before that comes. So,
You can, well, some people get on Medi-Cal after they have assets because they can't afford to live. So if
right,
you own
right. I
something,
mean,
you can't sell some people do sell their house to pay their medical bills. But yeah, you can't have
yeah,
in Medi-Cal, you can have a certain, I don't think you can own a house in San Francisco, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know all that stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
healthcare in Canada. Healthcare in Canada. Healthcare in America should be like it is in Canada. We're allowed. But
Yeah,
there's some interesting
yeah,
stuff
right.
on there that Julie, the other Julie Ann Smith, she sent a link for you. So check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that one. Thank you. I'm gonna check into that. Uh, you know, I've got a really good prosthetic specialist treating me.
How
She's a really
cool.
nice lady. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love Canada too. I just love it. And people from Canada are pretty cool too. My guy is here that's going to help me put on the new faucet.
Nice.
I went to Menards, which is a cool store here, and they have everything was 11% off. Fun. My man goes, isn't
That's
that
nice.
interesting? Everything is 11%. And the guy in front of me was buying something, and the guy goes, that will be $11.11. And I went, hey, see? And so he's getting about 11 cents. That's how it happens. But I bought
That's how the universe works.
yeah, two faucets because I wasn't sure which one would work the best. And I think 11% off. Yes, Julianne Smith, right. 11% off Menards. Save big money at Menards. Maybe I'll get to do the next jingle on 11/11. But thank you so much, Alex. Are
No,
you
thank you.
available next Sunday?
Always, every Sunday for
All right,
you,
cool.
for us, for
Cool.
them, for
For
me.
us, for them, for Lee. Thanks, Lee, my new cool shirt. I love it. So I will
Where's
see you
my
next
shirt?
Saturday. I know, dude.
Where's my
Right?
shirt, Lee? This guy needs a shirt.
Do you have a dog or you have animals there, right?
There are a couple dogs and 3 cats. So, yeah, yeah.
Are they lap cats?
Not my lap, but yes.
Well, this shirt is for people that have animals with laps that like laps.
Okay. Well, they like laps, and I can't lap them just because my allergies. But
Oh, I
I
just
can show.
talking to you. You telling me that there are cats? I'm like, mm, cats.
Right? I've been waking up congested in the morning, and I'm wondering, figuring out, trying to figure out. And one day I come in and I find one of the cats on the bed cleaning itself and
Oh,
rolling around. It's just like, oh, that's why I wake up snotty.
dude, I'm serious. I'm getting allergic already. Yeah, I do too. Rob Morocco says I look forward to Alex every Sunday.
Right on, Rob. Thank you. Happy birthday again, bro.
I know,
Right
right?
on.
And Patty, do you have a letter, Alex, other than X?
Uh, other than X, why?
Why? Alex Martinez on Sunday mornings here. Oh, Alex Martinez. He looks good with a beard. And then that cobra. Oh my goodness. And the way he lights his smoke. And everybody, he tells a really good joke. Oh, stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And have a happy Labor Day, and everybody who go once or twice. And I will say, hey to the purple man, that bandana is the one to stand on your 2 feet. I will love to see you walking down the street. So hey, Alex, have a great day, and pop on tonight if you can. Because tonight is Sunday night and it's poetry glam. I will say hey, hey to my mama and everybody else. And I wonder why, I'm thinking why. Here I go, and my thoughts always start with yes, and my words always, I guess, start with yes. So my heart does the same. It says, yeehaw, it's a day. And I will say, hey to all of you. Happy birthday one more time, Rob Morocco. Have fun in church, Julie Luce, and everybody. Love hard. How hard, Alex?
Real hard.
Real
Love them real
hard.
hard.
That cobra is so cool. Hard.
Right? Thank you. He thanks you. She
Real
thanks you.
hard. All right, you guys, see you tonight for Poetry Glam. Thank you, Alex.
Bye. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great day.
See you next week.